Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so in today's video, I just wanted to do like a just chatty get ready with me. I'm actually going to do like I would call it a celebrity inspired makeup look. Super excited about it. I seen it on Instagram the other day and I was like, oh my god, gotta do it. So without further ado, let's dive on in. I'm into my comfortable, cozy clothes. Got my AC cranked, it's cool in here. So let's go ahead and get glam together. Okay, so I've literally done nothing, but let me show you a quick picture of what we're gonna do. Like, how beautiful is that? I really do like Meredith Duxbury. I feel like she gets a lot of hate because of how she does her foundation, but I mean, makeup's makeup. Do whatever you want to do, you know what I mean? And she is beautiful. So I really want to do the look she did. I feel like it's a nice sunset vibe. It's a different take on it, I feel like, with the pink up top, the yellow in the inner corner, and the orange on the bottom. Love it. So hopefully I can do her some justice. Let's start off with a primer. Yeah, because I've already put SPF on this morning. So I'm going to go in with the Porefessional from Benefit. Alrighty, and since it's more of an elaborate makeup look, I'm definitely going to do my eyeshadow first. Now sometimes if I just have like a wing look or something, I'll do my face makeup, then I'll do my eyes, but I'm using the Believe Beauty eyeshadow primer. It's just called their Lock It In eyeshadow primer. It does a really good job at making my eyeshadows last, and see that little pigment? I love it. And it just blends out so smooth, and it's super affordable, like $5. And it's tacky too, which is fantastic. Not too tacky to where you're not going to be able to blend, but tacky enough to where it's going to make your shadows stick and not move. I am actually going to use a palette that I haven't used in forever. This one I got in a BoxyCharm box, and it's like so pigmented and so good. This is the Couture Caliente palette. And I just like these tones. I feel like they're perfect for the look we're going to do. It's got a really pretty yellow, and then you get your orange, and you get your pink. Might not be the exact tones that she used, but I feel like it's close enough that I can do a recreation with it. The tones definitely aren't the same. I feel like they're darker and more vibrant, but we can make it work. I'm not doing an exact replica, just like my take on her look, you know? And right now I'm just laying shadow down, not being specific at all. We can blend out in a minute. I'm just laying it. We're going to take a nice fluffy brush like this, dip it into the pink ever so slightly, and just take care of those. Because I don't need any extra colors, I just want the pink on my lid. I lost a little bit there, so I'm just going to repack. God, look how good that looks. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So now we're going to pop some yellow in the inner corner. I'm just going to use the other side of this brush, double-ended. I got this from in a Profusion palette. You freaking look. I'm going to kind of do this a little bit higher just because I haven't done my concealer or anything. So I don't want it to wipe away what I got. This inner corner action, I think that's gorgeous. Okay, so we can't do our lower lash line yet, obviously, because our face makeup isn't done, so we're gonna leave that and let's do the other eye. Okay, so I'm already obsessed with this look. How that yellow goes into that pink, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some liner. I feel like this needs a nice wing. I'm actually gonna use some e.l.f. eye tapes. just because I want it super precise and kind of sharp. I've been loving the Essence Super Precise. I do believe it's like $4. Can't beat it. I get mine at Ulta, but I'm sure you can order it online. This one, like a... See how effortless that this makes that liner? Alright, so now that our wings are on and they actually look very similar, which I'm super impressed by myself by. So we're going to take that liner, tape off. That one's short. I feel like this one's gonna be longer. Yeah. That's okay. With that liner, it's such a quick fix. But the liner looks so good. I haven't used eye tapes, guys, in like probably over a year. See what I'm saying? Quick fix. One tiny little line. You could very easily overdo it though, so be cautious, guys. Alright, so I'm going to clean up a little bit. I really don't use makeup wipes or anything anymore. It's so eco-friendly and cost-efficient just to do my micellar water and any towel you have at home. I just use my daughter's old baby cloth. She's almost 5 now, so I personally use it the most to get off all my excess lash glue and liner and stuff because it's so easy on my eyes. This one from Burt's Bees is super good. And I've had that for probably like 2 months and I'm almost out. But I mean, it lasts a little bit. So I mean, you know, 20 bucks, 2 months, ain't bad. And you spend, you know, $10 on makeup wipes and they're gone in 2 weeks, you know? Alright guys, so let's talk a complexion. No, lashes, of course lashes. How could I forget the lashes? Let's use these Lilly Lashes in the style Brooklyn. I'm loving it. God, Meredith, you're good, girl. Okay, so we're just going to apply this right on top of my liner. I know it's not what everybody does, but I feel like it's so efficient for my lashes. And I have way too much glue on there. A little goes a long way. I feel like if I use the lash glue liner pens, they're constantly popping off. Like, some days I'll have good days to where they stay, but other days it's like the lash glue sticks to my liner, it sticks to my glitter looks, and it's just, with this I can do any look and it don't budge. I can ride in the car with my windows rolled down and I ain't gotta worry about losing a lash down $2.75. You know what I mean? Okay, so lashes are on. I'm so obsessed with these. Like, if you guys can catch Lilly Lashes on a sale, a splurge, please treat yourself. You will thank me later. They are amazing. Like, I like Kiss Lashes too. I mean, it's such an affordable option. It's my go-to, especially for drugstore. But like these, oh my god, these. So glad I have these in my collection. Like, thankful AF. So let's go ahead, like I said, and jump into our skin prep. We've already got our primer. It's been setting for about 15 to 20. And for foundation, I'm going to do something a little different. I haven't done this, and I've only used this once, but I really want to give this another go. This is the Milani, what is this? The Conceal+Perfect Smooth Finish. This is pretty much, I mean, a lot of people say this is a dupe for the Kat Von D Apple Foundation. But not so heavy on your skin. I remember the last time I used this, I had trouble blending it out. But I feel like the more you kind of work your finger in the product, the better it is. But I heard somebody say that if you work it with your fingers, it's better than the sponge or a brush. So maybe I'll try that today. I'm not used to that by any means. because I mean, who blends their foundation with their fingers, you know? But I mean, maybe some people do. I don't know. I'm not judging by any means. Okay, so let's take our glasses off and just kind of. I mean, it feels nice. I feel like it's applying better than when I use my sponge and brush. So I can understand why they would suggest using the fingers. I feel like it's not giving me a whole lot of coverage, to be honest. And I also feel like it looks dry on my skin, which, I mean, my skin tends to be dry. So, I mean, I'm not saying that's their fault by any means. I mean, like, it's literally like flaking off of my face. I don't know, guys. I don't know about this one. First time I used it, I wasn't super impressed, and now I'm kind of like, what the heck? And this is only, like, I just bought this, like, maybe a month ago. I mean, it ain't that old. So it ain't like it's been sitting in my collection forever. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it's so flaking in the middle. Ugh. I mean, does it look terrible? No. It's comfortable, yes. It's just... Maybe I can fix it with some concealer. Don't think I'm going to use that again, unfortunately. So let's go in with the Tarte Hydrating Shape Tape. I love, love, love this stuff. Super creamy. I'm actually going to add some extra coverage to my skin, because I like medium coverage. And you know, I know a girl that literally, not even joking with you guys, doesn't use foundation. She just uses concealer all over her face. Okay, so let's blend this out. Okay, so I feel like, do you see that nice little glow? I almost like the combination of the two. I don't think like I said, I don't think I'm going to use the the Milani again. Just because the first time I didn't love it, second time it was peeling off my face. But I mean, this kind of saved it. It's very glowy, very beautiful. I love this concealer. Is it ideal to use it all over your face? No, I get it. It's just a contour, bright and light, and I understand. But had to save it. So it's a cream contour where you're going to use the Believe Beauty Dual Ended Stick. Last time I used super light side and it didn't do a whole lot for my skin. So I'm going to do just a very lightest. And this blends so seamlessly. I like to do my lips. Of course, let's do the nose. Yes, I have glasses and you can really barely tell, but I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So, then we're going to go in and we're going to blend this high AF and see how that just melts into the skin. It wasn't too dark, but I could definitely mix the two shades because you have a super light color here and then you have a super dark color here. So if maybe you mix the two, you know what I mean, it would be nice. But I mean, I'm not mad about it. I can definitely work with it, and I think I'll keep this darker shade. So let's jump into the Alamar Hydrating Complexion Trio palette. I got makeup in places it's not supposed to be. For shame, for shame. So I'm going to hop into my Alamar Cosmetics brightening brush, hopping into the brightening shade, just on them areas where I pop concealer. I know I popped concealer everywhere today, but the high points of my face, and mostly under my under eyes because I don't want them to crease. My under eyes will crease, guys. So bad. So bad they are. They misbehave all the time. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to blend these two very lightly so they do have more of a heavier situation going on here. I'm going to use this brush from BB. Just kind of swirl the two products together. Set down. And I go high. Glowy just a little, but very chiseled. Fabulous. So then I'm going to hop into some cream blush. This is from Milani. It's their Lip and Cheek and Kiss, whichever. It's in the shade Romance. Rose Romance. I just need the tiniest amount. And what I like to do is just kind of, I go heavy on this. Like that. Then I'll take my sponge and just blend her out. Blush is nice and high too, you see that. Okay, now to set that cream blush, we are going to go in to the Trip for Two Wonder Beauty palette, the face palette there. And I'm just going to use this little Alamar Cosmetics complexion brush. And just dab. See how good that looks with that shade? It's perfect. And I go heavy on my blush because I love blush like so much. But I will take just a plain face brush and just blend it out so it's not super harsh and it just looks rosy and beautiful and not crazy clownish, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so we are all blended out. Loving the way this is looking, guys. Seriously. Okay, so what else do we need? Let's go ahead and finish up our lower. No. Let's go ahead and do our lip. I'm really excited about this. Okay, so, and I haven't been using lip liners here lately because I've just been using liquid lip. I feel like it outlines my lip shape a whole lot easier than these do. I feel like I mess up a lot more. We're going to go for it today. This is the Peachy Nude lip liner from, just come in a lip kit from Dollar General. Okay, we are outlined. Didn't actually go too bad with my extra teeth up top. It's hard to not overdraw this part, so I just overdraw and say heck with it. So then we're going to go in with the Juvias Place Muted. These are they're just their liquid lip, not lips. They're just their creamy lipsticks, matte lipsticks, whatever. This one's way too dark for me, but it's the lightest shade they carry, so I like to bat it down with a lighter shade in the middle. Like, see how dark it is? But when I tell you, this is one super creamy, amazing formula. It is also like the best long stay lipstick. Like, for just a lipstick like these liquid lipsticks, I mean, obviously gonna last a long time, but these, no, this is just amazing. Okay. You see how beautiful that is? I mean, I know I overdrawn, guys. Might look a little harsh right now. But I mean, if I was a little darker, I'd be rocking that by itself. But we're going to go with the Long Stay. This is the Peachy Nude. just like right here. You know what I mean? Just to kind of be natural. I mean, it's not perfect, guys, I know, but like I said, I'm not an expert. So let's dive into some highlight real quick. I just noticed when I was doing my Cupid's bow that I forgot about it, and we can't have that. We just can't. So dipping into the glowdient palette from Touch and Soul. We're just going to do a little bit of everything. Super pigmented on this. I don't want a streak, so I'm just gonna blend it all over mine. Just blend it. Yeah, like that. It looks so good. Okay, guys. Let's go ahead and finish up that lower lash line. She had some pink liner in her waterline, so I've got the ColourPop Insomniac BFF Cream Gel Liner. Yeah, just like that. I feel like the yellow will be pretty too, or orange. Like ColourPop has like so many pretty ones. And then we're gonna go back into the Caliente palette from Artist Couture and pop that beautiful orange right there. It's more of like a reddy orange, but I mean, I'm not mad about it. I'm gonna buff it out with this shimmery orange, I think. Because you get that laid down, looks a little messy. So I'm going to take this really pretty shimmery bright orange on my brush here. Just to buff it. Like that, yes. Let's add mascara and wrap this video up. I'm gonna take the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara on my top, Maneater on my bottom. Then we're going to take the Maven Rose Water Setting Spray. Alrighty guys, that wraps up this video. Sorry it was so long, but well worth it. Alright guys, you have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you in my next video.